trying to start a fire on this craps table so my next roll will be hot. Hey, welcome to Color Up. Today I have a place betting strategy where you recoup your investment as quick as possible and then you start pressing your winnings back at the house for a big win. Let's check it out. Today's strategy is part of our Dice Advice series and it was submitted by Lance, so thank you, Lance. Now he likes to call this strategy get even, then press. This strategy only utilizes place bets. So you're going to play this on other players because if you're shooting, you need to play either the pass or the don't pass. So you're going to let a point be established. Let's say it's 5, and you're going to bet 27 across. You're not going to bet the point. So if the point's 4, you bet the 5, the 9, you'd cover the 4, and etc. Now the only exception to this rule is if the 6 or the 8's placed, you're still going to cover it. And at that point, just pick whether you want to place the 5 or the 9. Step 1 is you're hoping for 2 hits and you're going to take it down. So let's say the 6 hits. You'll win $7 and you'll take that down. And next maybe the 10 rolls. So you'd get paid, let's say $9 here, and you'd take that down. So with 2 hits, you've recouped all $27 and you're even. At this point, you're going to start building back up to 32 across. So with the 3 numbers remaining, you're going to use those winnings, hopefully when they hit, to cover the rest of the numbers and get back to 32 across. So that's step 2. Once you've got all your numbers covered, at this point is where you're going to start collecting and pressing until you 7 out. Now, I wasn't real clear on when to collect and when to press, so I'm just going to assume it's every other roll of the dice. He wasn't super clear on that, or I didn't understand him. But anyway, he did have a couple rules about the pressing. So he's going to start pressing one number at a time. So let's say if he hits the 6, he's going to start pressing the other number, which is the 8. And what he's going to do is try to get everything to 3 units. So whatever hits, he's going to work on the 8 first, get that up to 3 units. And then he'll work on another number, move on to another number and build that up to 3 units. Now with the 4 and 10, if he ever hits those, it pays pretty well. So it's going to pay $9 and he's going to drop the dealer $1 for a total of $10 and then cover the 5 or the 9. So let's say if the 4 hits, you get paid 9, drop the dealer 1, and now you've already got 3 units on the 5, or maybe you want to do the 9. So with 1 hit of the outside numbers, you're going to get your 5 or 9 all the way up to 3 units. Otherwise, I think you're just going to be building starting with the 6 or the 8 and then kind of work your way out. So I think it should be pretty easy to get 2 hits and break even with your investment. How far we get in this pressing strategy, I don't know. It's going to take a little bit of a roll to start pressing and start really collecting some winnings. But hey, a long roll, you're going to do really well. And just kind of a short to middle roll, you're going to at least recoup your money and have a chance to win some money back. So let's get into a live roll and check this thing out. All right, I have a bankroll of $200 on a $5 table. So let's see how things work out. So first shooter's going to establish a point. Let's see what happens coming out. Okay, point's going to be 9. So we're going to drop the dealer 27. Place everything but the point. And here we go. Let's hit some points. Okay, it's going to be a 6. Point, or number 6. 6 is going to be paid 7, and then we're going to take this down. So now we're looking for another number, and then we've got our money back basically within a dollar or two. So 11, that's not going to help us. And we've got a 10. 10's going to pay $9. We're going to go ahead and take that down. So now we've recouped our $27. We've got no risk on this shooter, and we still got 3 numbers working for us. So we're in a pretty good position, as long as we can hit some numbers. And we're up against the wall there, and it is a 1, 4, 1, a 4, 1, 5. So this 5 is going to win 7. So after we've recouped our money, what we're going to do is try to build back up and cover all the numbers. So let's go ahead and get the 6th place, and we'll collect the $1. All right, we got the 4. So far we're doing all right. 4 is going to pay 9. Let's give the dealer 1 for 10. And then we'll go ahead and cover these remaining 2 numbers. So now we got all of our numbers covered Now we're going to start collecting and then pressing. So let's see some numbers here. And we got a 6, 2, 8. 8. 6 is going to win 7. Let's collect that first one. And again, he wasn't super clear on it, so I'm not sure. He just said collect and press, but then he just mentioned different pressing rules, so I'm assuming it's every other. So at this point, you've recouped your money, you got all the numbers across. Press, collect, however you're most comfortable. So really, you can't go too wrong at this point. You're in a pretty good position against the casino. All right, we got a 4, 2, 6. We got a 6. $6 is going to win 7. So let's go ahead and press the 8 up. He did mention if you're going to win on the 6 or the 8, just kind of press up the opposite. So now we're going to start working on the 8 and get that pressed up to 3 units. And we got a 6, 6 hard. 6 is going to pay 7. This time we're just going to collect. And we've got a 6. My dice rolled there, but that was another 6. So it feels like we should be pressing the 6, right? But you never know how the dice are going to roll. So this time we're going to press it up 3 units, and we're done pressing that 8. So hopefully collect that dollar. Hopefully we'll start hitting the 8. And we got a 4, 4 hard. It's going to win 9. Let's give the dealer 1 for 10. And this time we pressed it, so we'll just collect here. All right, here we go. And we have a 9, so we hit our point. This $5 is going to win 7. The puck's going to come off. And let's go ahead and start pressing on the 6. So return $1 and get the 6 up to 2 units. Collect the 1. And now it's the same shooter coming out. So our bets are off right now. You can turn them on if you'd like, which, you got these pressed up. You might want to hit them, but, tradition is because people are rooting for the 7 that you have your bets off. So we'll just leave them off. And we got a 6, 5, 11, yo 11. So still looking for a point. And we got 12 boxcars. We don't care about that. And we got another yo 11. You'll notice I have a new backstop here. I went with the green, kind of keeping with my aesthetic here. But you'll notice that the dice stick up against it pretty good here. They don't really... There's a 12 boxcars again. They're not really giving me the bounce back towards the table like I normally get. Okay, there's a 5, 3, 8. We hit the 8. Should have had them working, right? That's okay. Shooter's looking for his point of 8. And we've got a 10. $5 is going to pay 9. We're going to toss the dealer 1, do 1 for 10. Last time we pressed, so this time we'll go ahead and collect that up. And here we go. 4, 4 hard. It's going to pay $9. Again, let's give the dealer 1 for 10. And we're going to use this money to press the 5 or the 9. Let's just go with the 5. So the 5's already up to 3 units. We got the 8 to 3 units, 6 at 2 units. The next hit we're going to collect. And the 6, nice. $12 is going to pay 14. Let's go ahead and give the dealer 1 for 15 and just go ahead and collect that up. And here we go. Hot shooter. I knew that fire at the beginning would work. Okay, we got a 10. 5 is going to pay 9. Let's give the dealer 1 for 10. And with this money, we collected last time, so let's go ahead and get the 9 pressed all the way up. I need to get some more 5s here. I'm already running out. All right, let's go hot shooter. And there's a 5. 15 is going to pay 21. All right, here we go. And we have a 3, 4, 7. 7 out. So it's got to come to an end eventually. But I would say we did pretty good there. That's the kind of roll we're looking for. see if this table remains hot. And new shooter coming out, looking for his point. We got a 6. The point's going to be 6. So 27 across. And again, if the point is a 6 or 8, we're going to place those anyway. So we're going to decide whether we're going to go ahead and place the 5 or the 9. I like the 9. And we need our $2 for the 6 and the 8. All right, shooter, see some numbers. And nope, that was a quick one. Just as long as the last one, that one was just quick. So quick $27 loss there. And that's how it goes sometimes. That's okay. New shooter looking for his point, coming out. All right, we got a 4-4 hard 8. Point's 8. So again, 27, including the point. When the point is 6 or 8. All right, shooter, let's see a better roll here this time. Oh my gosh. 7 out. Went from ultra hot to ultra cold, just like that. That's why I don't really believe in hot or cold. You could describe the table after the fact, but you never know. You think the table's hot, next thing you know, 2 7-outs in a row. 2 7-outs in a row. This next roll could be just as hot. All right, new shooter looking for his point. Okay, 7. Still looking for a point. And we got a 4, hard 4. 4 is going to be the point. So let's go ahead and get down 27. And we need to see some numbers here. Let's go, shooter. All right, 4, hard 4. Hit the point right away. So it's going to be same shooter looking for a new point. And we got, all right, we're right back on that 4. So we don't have to move our money around any. We're set up and ready to go. Let's see some numbers this time. Okay, we got a 6. 6 is going to win 7, and we're going to pull it down. All right, shooter, let's see another number. We've got a 5. We'll take that. 5 is going to win 7. We'll pull that down. So we didn't get quite $27, but real close. Basically within $1 or $2, we've broken even. So at this point, we're looking for a number to start building our numbers back up. All right, so 10. That's going to pay 9. Let's go ahead and give the dealer 1. Drop the dealer 1 and get paid 10. And with that, we'll cover the other numbers. Drop the dealer another $1. So we're into it for a couple bucks, but that's okay. All right, we got a 9. It's going to pay 7. We can get our last number covered. And at this point, we've got everything covered. Now we're going to start collecting and then pressing again. And it's going to be a 9. There we go. It's going to pay 7. We'll just collect that. Next hit, we'll do a press. 3 craps. We don't care. And we've got a 4 hard. So that's going to be our point. We're going to win 9. We got plenty of ones, so let's go ahead and give the dealer 1 for 10. And actually, we collected, so we'll use this to press. So the point's going to come off. And remember his rules, if it's a 4 or 10, you're just going to press the 5 or the 9. So let's go ahead and press the 5 up. So it's already up to 3 units. All right, shooter's looking for a new point. And it's going to be 7 on the come out. Our bets are off. And we got a 6. 6 is the point. Everything's covered. We got 3 units up here. We're going to collect on our next hit. And it's going to be a 9. It's going to pay 7. Just rack it up. Next hit, we're going to press. Okay, 2 craps, snake eyes. And we got a 10 hard. That's going to pay $9. Let's drop the dealer 1 for 10. And with the 10 and we're going to press, we're going to go ahead and press up that 9. Next hit we're going to collect. Up against the wall, it is a 6-1-7, 7 out. So this all goes away. We had a couple numbers up to 3 units. Primed and ready to score, and the 7 out. All right, new shooter. Try some better luck this time. Let's see what happens. 6. 6 is going to be the point. I think I got too much here. Yep. 27 across. Here we go, shooter. And it is a 5. We hit the hole. That's no good. And we got an 8. All right. 6 will pay 7. And we'll take it down. Looking for one more hit. And an 8, hard 8. Again, we don't have anything on the 8 anymore. And it is a 5-2-7, 7 out. So we didn't recoup all of our money there. We lost a little bit. But it's not a bad bet. So you've recouped most of the money. So you're out, what, 14 bucks or something like that? Not the end of the world. Especially if you're placing all these numbers and only losing $14. That's not too shabby. All right, let's go, new shooter. Okay, we got a 3-1-4. Point's going to be 4. Let's see, we're going to have to drop the dealer 30 this time. Well, we could just pull it out of here, make it easy. $27 across. And here we go. Let's go, shooter. And 4 hard. It's going to be the point hit. But that doesn't help us any. So same shooter looking for a new point. Is going to be 8. Point's going to be 8. And we don't want to move it because we always want the 6 and the 8 placed. And we got a 6. 6 is going to pay 7. And we're going to pull that down. So once again, Lance, thank you very much for submitting the strategy. If you submitted a strategy at my website, you're just going to have to be patient. I literally have hundreds of submissions, so I'm not going through them all the way, but for the most part, you know, as they come in, that's how I'm going through them. Some of them are so crazy or I don't understand them. I've sent out a couple of emails, but I just don't have the time to track down and figure out what everyone's strategy is. So the clear as possible that you could submit it, the better. Because some of them I'm just skipping. Every once in a while I'll pick one just because I find it interesting or whatever. So there is no, it's not first come, first serve. This isn't, you know, I'm picking them at random, how I like them, starting from the first submissions and moving up as best I can. So, you know, if you've submitted it, thank you. It may take a little bit to get to you. This has just been a really, really popular series. So again, I appreciate everyone's strategies. I know everyone has a unique thing. There are some duplicates that probably will get weeded out, but really guys, thank you so much for sending these in. This has really been awesome. All right, shooter, here we go. And we got a 5. 5 is going to win 7. We'll pull that down. We've recouped our money. And now let's just see a long roll here. Let's finish this off. Look at that, both dice off the table. Yes, I do have a back wall, but I don't have a full wraparound table yet. I'll have to build something, so you're still going to see dice fall off the table every once in a while. All right, same dice. Don't give it back to him like that. All right, let's see some numbers, shooter. And a 5-1-6. It's not going to help us. We need the 8, 9, or the 10. And dice off the table again. Let's just get a new dice here. All right, we got the 10. 5 is going to pay 9. We'll we're not going to drop the dealer 5, we're going to drop the dealer 1. 1 for 10. And with that, we're going to start covering our other numbers. So let's cover the 5 and the 6. We'll drop one more dollar to get the proper odds payout for the 6. All right, here we go. And we got a 9, okay. It's going to pay 7. We can get our final number covered. And now we're going to start our collect and press process. Dice off the table, no roll. Let's get a new dice in here. Getting a little aggressive with my rolls to try and get them to bounce good off this back wall here. 10 hard. It's going to pay 9. Let's give the dealer a dollar. And this time we're just going to collect. There we go. 11, yo 11. It's not going to help us. And we got a 5, 3, 8. So we hit our point. We're going to win 7 here. Puck's going to come off. Let's go ahead and use that money to press up the 6. He likes to press up the opposite number that hit. If I understood his submission correctly, that is. All right, same shooter looking for a point. And the point's going to be 6. I wish I had it working. Okay, let's go. Let's hit that 6 again. 2 craps, snake eyes. And a 5, okay. 5 is going to pay 7. We'll just collect that. Next hit we'll press. We got a, nope, up against the wall is a 6, 1, 7, 7 out. This table's neither hot nor cold, it's pretty choppy. All right, we're going to have a new shooter. New shooter looking for his point. Point's going to be 10. Looks like we have enough for one more here. So we'll get our numbers placed. And our change of $3. All right, shooter, let's see some place numbers. Okay, the 4, we like it. It's going to pay 9. Let's give the dealer a dollar. And we're going to pull that down. $12 boxcars. And a 6, okay, good. 6 will pay 7. We'll go ahead and pull that down. Now we've broken even, but we still got 3 numbers working for us. And no, 7 out. That's okay though. We got our money back. We didn't have anything invested in that game that time, but we still had plenty of numbers. We had potential. Let's see, do I have enough? Oh, I put this in the wrong rack when I won. You guys mentioned you like kind of longer rolls, so I put it in the wrong rack. Maybe I did it for a reason. We'll give this one more try. One more shooter. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got 11 yo. Still looking for a point. Okay, this point's going to be 5. And we'll be done after this shooter. All right, here we go. And yeah, that was quick. Bad move. Lost 27 there. So obviously the strategy, I would consider it kind of a conservative strategy. You recoup your money pretty quickly. You don't have too much invested. 27 is not a whole lot. And you recoup your money quick, and then you have potential. If the roll's decent, you'll start collecting. You start making some money as you press. So let me know down in the comments what you all think. I appreciate it once again, Lance, for submitting this strategy, the get even then press strategy. And yeah, give me your tweaks, your variations. And until next time, good luck on coloring up.